May 5th, 1961. A rocket. A man strapped inside it. 15 minutes that make him the first American ever to leave the Earth. Alan Shepard comes home a hero. Ticker tape. A medal from the president. His name in every paper in the country. He should have been the first man on the moon. Instead, he vanished. 3 years after that flight, something is wrong with Alan Shepard, and nobody outside a small circle at NASA knows what. One morning, the room won't hold still. Not dizzy, spinning, like the floor has been pulled out from under him. It passes, then it comes back. There's a ringing in one ear that doesn't fully go away. He tells almost no one. Quietly, without a headline, without an explanation, America's first man in space disappears from the flight roster. No press conference, no official reason given. Just gone. Reassigned to a desk job with a title that sounds important and means nothing. Chief of the Astronaut office. A man built to fly, grounded, and the country isn't told why. He watches from a control room in Houston as the men he trained climb into rockets and go where he was supposed to go first. In 1969, Neil Armstrong takes the first step on the moon. Shepard watches it on a television screen. For nearly a decade, the most famous astronaut in America is the one nobody talks about. Here's what NASA didn't announce. Shepard was sick. The diagnosis was Meniere's disease, a disorder buried in the inner ear that causes sudden vertigo and hearing loss with no cure. Just episodes, unpredictable, capable of dropping a man without warning. For a test pilot, that's not an inconvenience. That's the end of a career. And Shepard knew it. So he didn't accept the grounding quietly, and he didn't accept it publicly either. He spent years learning to read his own symptoms before they hit, managing the worst of it out of sight of the flight surgeons who held his future in their hands. Because one bad report, and he was done for good. Then, in 1968, a surgeon in Los Angeles offers him something almost nobody with Meniere's had tried. An experimental procedure. Cut into the inner ear. Insert a tiny tube to drain the fluid causing the pressure. It's not FDA approved, it's barely tested. And if it goes wrong, Shepard doesn't just lose his career, he could lose his hearing completely, in an ear that's already failing. He does it anyway, under a fake name in total secrecy, so if it fails, no reporter ever finds out an astronaut let a stranger experiment on his skull. It works. Shepard walks out of surgery, passes every test NASA can throw at him, and gets his flight status back. Not a desk job, not a ceremonial seat. Full clearance to fly. 1971, 10 years after his first flight. The same man they'd written off as yesterday's hero, Alan Shepard, straps into Apollo 14. He's 47 years old, the oldest man to ever leave Earth's orbit. He lands on the moon, and when he gets there, he doesn't just plant a flag. He pulls out a modified 6-iron he smuggled aboard, drops a golf ball onto the lunar surface, and swings, sending it, in his words, miles and miles and miles across a world no man had stood on before him. It's absurd. It's theater. It's also the most quietly defiant gesture in the history of spaceflight. A man who spent a decade being told his body had betrayed him, standing on another world, proving it hadn't. The disease that grounded him never fully left. He lived with it the rest of his life. He just made sure it didn't get the last word. Everyone remembers the first step. Almost nobody remembers the man who came second, because he had to fight a decade just to be allowed to try. Alan Shepard didn't get to be first. He got to be the one who came back. We spend so much of our lives believing we've missed our chance, that someone else got there first, that our best moment has already passed. Alan Shepard's story tells us something different. Your timeline isn't your destiny. A delay isn't a defeat. Sometimes the victory that changes your life is the one that arrives after everyone else has stopped expecting it. Until the next story, keep believing that your greatest chapter may still be ahead of you. This is the Imaginarium. Stories that change you.